Good morning! This is Chinta's RV Vegan Kitchen. And today, this morning, as I promised you, I was going to make a remake of the burgers that I made before when I was holding it in my own hands and it was shaking around, the camera wasn't focusing right. And so what we're starting with this morning is getting everything together. I'm going to do this a short version. What I have here is I have pre-cooked exactly 1/2 cup of celery finely diced, 1 medium onion, 1/2 cup of carrots, and now I'm just getting ready to add, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts and 1/3 cup of diced sunflower seeds. I'm going to put that in here. Okay. Now over here we have boiling. We have 4.5 cups of water and 1/2 cup of, you can either use soy sauce or coconut aminos, and I chose to use coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. Sodium's a little less. Okay, so let's stir in our walnuts. And I've already got this boiling. We're going to stir in our walnuts and our sunflower seeds. And while that's sitting there, this is hot. I just finished cooking it. Now also what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding our herbs, and in here is going to be 1 tablespoon of better than bouillon. This is totally optional, you don't have to. Let me put it away while I'm thinking of it because it's cold and I don't want it to sit out too long. And in here is going to be 1.5 teaspoons Italian seasoning, 1.5 teaspoons sweet basil, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, and 1/2 teaspoon of, I put smoked paprika, but you can use cayenne, chili pepper, and 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And then to top it off, I used a product that's really yummy, and that is called Vegetarian Seasoning, Bill's Best BEAF, and it's a really great seasoning for any kind of a burger, even in soup. Really good stuff. You can find it online. Alright, so I'm going to add these seasonings to our boiling water. It's already boiled. Just pour that in. If it'll be good and all go in. Put that aside. Stir that a little bit. Like I said, this water's already boiling. These are already cooked except for the seeds and the walnuts, but those will bake up when you bake it finally. Because right now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the finished product, but I'm also going to show you how to freeze it, how to put it in the freezer. So we're just going to go ahead and pour this into our boiling water. Like I said, I've already finished cooking it, so it's already completely prepared for you. Burner's off, this is on. I'm going to just let this simmer for about 2 minutes, because like I said, everything's already cooked. And let me check and make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. I hope too much of my person is not in here when I'm trying to stir this. Anyway, so this is a delicious burger. It makes a delicious burger. And you can also make meatballs like for spaghetti and then just fix them up in the skillet. You can also make, at this stage, you can also make a meatloaf. and then like in the old days, like your mom used to make, your grandma used to make, you put ketchup all over the top of it, or whatever you like. I know some people prefer barbecue sauce or whatever. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm going to take just a moment here to transfer us over to the other side so you can see what else I'm up to. Okay, so this is going to sit and boil for just a moment, and now we're going to turn you around, hopefully without making you too dizzy. You can see my RV kitchen, and now we're here. Okay, so now we're over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be taking some Quaker oats, quick minute oats, and we're going to put 4.5 cups in this bowl. You make sure that you're all on there. Yes, you are. Okay, so let's do that. I'm bringing that to a boil because, like I said, everything's already been cooked. Oh, I got a piece of carrot in there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1/2. And 1/2. Alright. So that's all done. Close that up and put it to the side. Hopefully it won't interfere with our area. I can't talk this morning. Okay, we'll put this down here. And so this is just going to sit and wait just a moment. That's almost ready to pour in here. So in the meantime, what I did last night, you're going to be using a large lid of a canning jar. You're going to be using the whole lid, including the inside, and I'll show you how. And you're going to get yourself some parchment paper and just cut a bunch of them into squares. I like to use the parchment paper that's already pre-folded, that's not on a roll, because then you can just fold it in half and cut it along the bottom and up the sides, and you immediately have all the squares you need, because we're going to be preparing these patties for freezing. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to turn off the burner back here behind you. And I'm going to bring our mixture over. Oh jeepers, that's heavy. That's really, really heavy. Okay, so this is our mixture. Everything's in here ready to go. Smells absolutely delicious. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pour this inside the Quaker oats. Whew, that's hot. Don't know if you can see the steam rolling up off of that or not. Move this out of the way. Put this in the sink. And then start stirring. Do the best you can. I'm right-handed, but I'll try to use my left just for you. Okay. Stir it in good. Yeah, it's going to start soaking in and it's going to start thickening up. Dig deep so you can get all the pieces that are hiding under there, all the oats. Okay. Whoop. Thought I poured some out for a second there. This. Okay, so we've got this all stirred in. Going to give this a few minutes to set up. Trust me, it will not take that long to set up. I'm always dropping stuff on everything. The last time I made this video, it was my very first time making a video, and what happened was it ended up being like 20 minutes altogether. I mean, no, like 28 minutes, and then it stopped, and I had to do like another 10-15 minutes to show you how to do this last portion. And I thought, oh man, nobody's going to watch that, although I had quite a lot of views, and I hated to have to lose all my views, but I wanted to give you a better product, and so that's what this is all about today, is redoing this. Okay, let's see how this is working. Remember, it's really, 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 really hot. Oh yeah, it's starting to get thick. It needs to get a little thicker. And it is super hot, so when you're making your little burgers, be so careful. This little metal tin will heat up and you will get your fingers burned. And I'm only going to make 1 or 2 of these, so 1, 2, 3 more. Close this just for the video this morning. Make sure I'm still on camera over here. Yes, okay. I could get you a little closer, but I'd probably jiggle everything so bad. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do one. So what we do to start with is we're going to put the parchment paper on the inside and form it the best you can. Now if you want to make these perfectly round, it's totally up to you. I like to leave the little corners on because when I end up freezing these, they're easier to separate if you can just grab a corner. So that's what we're going to do to start with. I'm going to fill up the paper like this. Oh, that's hot. Okay. Press it in there as best you can. Ow. And then go ahead and put another piece of parchment paper on top. We're going to turn it over like this and push on the bottom while lifting the edges. And you have a beautiful burger all set up and ready. How cool is that? So I'm just going to do one more. And it's all clean too. Put this back in the middle. Back in the middle. Best you can. I'm shaky. I'm always shaky. Don't know why. I just am. Get another punch and put it in there. Watch your fingers. That's hot. Okay, and smush that in there really good. I don't know if smush is a real word. It might very well be. Oh, it's raining so hard outside I can hear it. Oh my! Cover it like this. See? And we're going to take it, remove this, and take off the lid. Ouch! And then just start stacking them up like that. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to show you one that's already been cooked. Just stand by, it's right behind us. Okay, we've got a high humidity level in this RV this morning. Really high humidity. But let me get the burger out of the oven. Oh, it's a little hot. Just a second, let me get a mitten so that I don't burn myself. Oh, listen to that rain. Listen to that rain. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Here's what the burger looks like. Now, I don't know if you can see that very well. It's really nice looking. It will fit. Ouch. That's not going to work. Okay, let me get a spatula so I can hold this up for you. And what we're going to do is you're going to put it in your oven, toaster oven, or however you want, at 400 degrees and cook it on one side, then turn it over and smash it down and cook it for another 20 minutes. And what you're going to have is a beautiful burger. Now I'm going to break this in two so you can see what it looks like. And here's these. You can see what these look like. All stacked up nice and neat. Alright. Now let me bring one, take it apart for you. And it's crispy and it's thick. It's not mushy on the inside at all. No mushiness. And it makes for a delicious burger. Delicious burger. Okay, that's everything. I've covered everything, and I think I've showed you the process, and we're all done. So let me turn this around to say goodbye to you. Whoops, sorry. Remember, I'm still getting used to this stuff. Hi, hi. Okay, thank you for joining me today and for learning how to make delicious vegan burgers. Or you can make them round for meatballs, or you can pack them into a little pan for meatloaf. However you want to do it, it's excellent. Alright, so just remember, whether therefore ye eat or drink, do all to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. And that's going to be everything for today. Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you can. Alright, y'all take care now. We'll see you next time. Okay? Bye now. Bye.